welcome back to the Dreamscape Oasis, and to facilitate things while I'm away from home, this video is going to be more in a recap style, and I'll be taking you through my checklist for today. As promised in the last video, I wanted to show you where I'm at with my house. I've collected a couple of sheep, and they'll be right here until I make a nice space for them. Right up here on the deck, you get a nice view of my farm, which is sort of a work in progress at the moment. And off to this side is a little lounging area that I'm working on. Once you come inside, to the left is a kitchen area. I'm sort of just filling it up with cooking supplies and other appliances. I have mods that allow for so much customization with food items and all that. So I don't have many of those just yet, but I'm excited to keep on adding to it. Across the hall is a small living room space, which I haven't really added much to yet. And up these stairs it leads to my bedroom. Here's the hamster we tamed in the last video, and I've decided to name him Pudding. He's just sort of hanging out on the rug for now, and right out here is a little balcony. Down the hallway is a little storage room that I'm working on. And I've got this divider that I think looks pretty cozy. This room all the way at the back is going to hold different hallways that lead to different sections of the house that will contain things like a library, blacksmithing sort of room, animal rooms, and much more. Now, if we head back through this door, it basically takes you to an alternative route to my farm. I'm planning on turning this space into a little shed with all my tools, chests, and stuff like that. As for the farm itself, as you can see, I started to construct a greenhouse, although with the amount of farming related blocks and other decor, it feels like such a waste to keep it in a confined space like this. So I might repurpose this building to be an animal farm and move the crops into an open field. This staircase takes you down to my little path in front of the house, and I've got a little cart for decor, and that's about it for now. Next on my list is the first village that we visited previously. I wanted to tame that fluffy little cat that I saw before because he is just so cute. Look at that tail. Ah! I'm sorry. And look at the water. Shaders just make everything so pretty. So I made it to the village and looked around. I headed to that exact spot that I saw him last time, not really thinking he'd be there, but that must be his favorite spot to chill because he was exactly where I left him. With my new best friend, I did a little more looking around and wound up finding a chest with some really cool stuff before setting off, and spotted this little pillager outpost that I had no idea was there. Within the mineshaft itself, I did have some pretty good finds, and once there was nothing left to look through, I went mining. Admittedly, I didn't have the best safety precautions with the cat, but he wound up being perfectly safe and content the whole way through. As you'll notice, I turned peaceful on just for the meantime, and if you'll remember the lesson from last video, if you're struggling and you want to turn peaceful on, you go ahead and do that. It's your world. You deserve to have fun with it. In my case, I think like 3 different creepers snuck up on me and blew up parts of the house, so I just crashed out. In other news, I did find not 1, but 2 diamonds while I was in here. But there wasn't really much else to explore, so I wound up pushing them onto a boat and brought them back home. And I found yet another pet that I can't tame. These ferrets need raw rabbit to eat, and I am yet to find a rabbit. So it was a little sad, but it was cute seeing it sleep though. Back at home, I crafted an anvil before using my name tags, so it's official. My hamster's name is Pudding and my cat's name is Punchki. After that, I got some rest before heading back out for another mining session. I had some pretty good luck once again in the second cave. I found a lot of diamonds, iron, redstone, and all that good stuff. Other than that, I explored another mine shaft that I found in what I believe to be a stronghold, although I really only found the one room. When I was trying to mine my way out of the cave, I actually found another mine shaft. Neither of them really had anything to collect in there, so I wound up just making my way back home, and I started getting ready to build another portal. But first, I got a good night's rest. I've got a confession to make. This is cake. So before I started filming for this episode, I did some exploring and found a wolf pack, so I just had to come back and tame one of them. So long story short, meet the newest member of the family. She is so adorable and I'm so happy to have her. Pudding probably doesn't feel the same, but she'll grow on him. Now, I think my world knew that I was going somewhere dangerous because everything got super gloomy and rainy. So I went inside with one goal, really. I just wanted some quartz and glowstone dust, just building blocks for the most part. I did expand my search to try and see if I could find a fortress, but as you'll see, I didn't really find anything for better or for worse. However, while I struggled to survive the plethora of monsters all over the place, I made it out with a decent amount of items to bring back home. We had a lot of close calls, and I swear I thought I was going to die to a gas that I heard nearby, but despite the odds and my very rusty combat skills, I did make it out without dying. I was so relieved to have made it out safe and sound, it was almost surreal. I just wanted to greet all my pets and empty my inventory. I wanted to do some last-minute exploring nearby and managed to find a dark oak biome with a village pretty much right down the lake from our house. There were no more groundbreaking discoveries or anything like that, but I did manage to find a music disc and some plushies, which you won't hear me complaining about. Pretty much any block I find, I don't see it as a wasted inventory space because you never know what you'll be interested in building down the line, and it's always nice to have blocks handy. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know that I talked about decorating the house in this video, but I thought it would be really cute to dedicate the third episode to just chilling, working on our farm, and all that. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye!